Okay, so here's an example now. And I'm just going to cross this out. This is, some of the old-timer engineers still call this strength design, but that's like shorthand for LRFD. The exam will use terminology consistent with the handbook, so you don't have to worry about keeping it straight. The exam will use LRFD or ASD, and the handbook says LRFD or ASD. A simply supported beam is subjected to a concentrated dead load of 10 kips and a concentrated live load of 35 kips, both applied at the center of the beam. What design load should be used when designing this beam? All right, so solution. With an applied dead load and live load, the two load combinations to consider are 1.4D or 1.2D plus 1.6L. Now, technically, this one has the rest of it, which is 0.5 max roof live load, snow or rain, but we know that this particular problem did not tell us anything about roof, snow, or rain, so that whole term will go to 0. So that's why this is not written out. I'm going to put times 0. So we're going to check both of these and then see which one governs. Now let's draw this. You might be able to picture it in your mind, but let's just draw it for the sake of clarity. So we have a simply supported beam. In our beam section, in our analysis section, next we'll talk about exactly what simply supported means, but let's just show it here. Nice simply supported beam just means it's one span, has a pin on one side and a roller on the other. It is subjected to a concentrated dead load of 10 kips and a concentrated live load of 30 kips, both at the center. So I'm just drawing it twice. They're both occurring at the center. So 10 and 35. All right, so first we're going to look at 1.4D, or dead load. So 1.4 times 10 equals 14. And for anyone who doesn't already know, kip means kilopound, or 1,000 pounds. Kilopound. Okay. All right, so 1.4 times 10 kips equals 14 kips. All right, now we're going to check the other load combination. And you might be asking, like, okay, well, why does that first combination only involve dead? When we get into we're going to define dead, live, rain, snow, etc. in a few slides. It'll become more clear. But just for now, just know all you have to do is follow the load combinations exactly as they're written. So just if you follow them, you don't have to worry about what's not shown or why it's not shown in that load combination. Just follow it exactly. So our first one is simply 1.4D. We have our answer for the first combination. Now let's move on to the next combination. So 1.2 times 10 plus 1.6 times 35 plus 0.5 times 0. So I'm not even going to write it. What do we have here? 12 plus 56 or 68. All right, so obviously 14 kips is smaller than 68 kips. The correct answer is 68 kips.